So Joe has something pretty cool in honor of Dia de los Muertos. Joe, explain what you got going on today.
Yeah, Derek, Courtney, we're talking about Day of the Dead. So you're going to see a lot of these decorations. You're going to see a lot of the costumes. And as you can see right now, I have my nice hat on, but we're going to be missing something. And I have to figure out what that is. We're talking about the sugar skull. So I have my mirror here. We're going to be teaching people how to do the sugar skull at home with some simple steps, a traditional sugar skull. And you're going to see that transformation throughout the show. But not just that, we're also going to talk a little bit about the history of Day of the Dead and how one local restaurant will be celebrating this Mexican holiday.
Okay, Joe, very nice. Looking forward to that. Those sugar skulls are so beautiful.
They really are, and I have to tell you, for socially distant, and I know there's kind of a lot of people right now thinking, what are we going to do? How are we going to celebrate? This is perfect. I know you're going to tell us how to do it. I, for one, will be taking notes. This is something that I've always wanted to do, so we're going to check back in with you guys in just a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Cool.
Welcome back. Day of the Dead is known for its creative sugar skull makeup designs. And today, our very own Joe Sam is learning how to do it by himself. Joe, okay, is this a good idea?
Yeah, I don't know if it is, because this is going to be my first time doing my own makeup on air. But you know, we're going to be getting a little help. And we're getting that help from Mr. Edward Sanchez. He's going to walk me through the steps, and these are simple steps that you can do at home to create your own sugar skull, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for having me, by the way. I've really enjoyed Dia de los Muertos, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So we have disinfected everything already, you guys. We disinfected all of the tools here. So what's the first tool that we should start with?
What we want to do is you want to make sure that you use the white, which we're using white water paint, and you want to make the skull. So just outline what the skull is going to look like.
So going halfway.
There you go. Then down towards the nose. And then we're going to go straight down into the beard. Okay?
I'm probably doing this all wrong, but we're making it work.
And we're going to do that on the other side as well. You're doing a great job. Look at this.
I'm trying to focus.
Towards the nose. Good job. And then into the beard and straight down. Excellent. So
all right, so this is the first part, right?
That's very true. Yes, exactly. So let's set that down. And then again, this is water paint, so we're just going to add a few drops of water. And then I'm going to take this brush, and we're just going to make a little paste. Now we're going to do the hollows of the eyes.
Okay, perfect. So that's the raccoon-looking type.
Correct. So just follow the shape of your eyes. Make sure you include your eyebrows. Okay. So that's very important. So just, there you go. Perfect. And slow, a little slower.
This is like
a little slower. And then do the other side as well. Good job. And then you're going to want to go under the eyes, like where your lashes are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are my lashes? You said where the lashes are?
Where your eyelashes are.
Oh, up here.
So all that area is going to turn dark. All of that. So let me give you a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, we're missing some.
So just make
so
a paste.
Talk really quickly. This is like the traditional makeup.
So yeah, for the Day of the Dead, or for Dia de los Muertos, we celebrate by actually doing the traditional. Okay, that was way too much. Maybe share some with the other side now. And we try to make ourselves look like the skeleton or de la muerte, so that way our loved ones, we could emulate them so they can come and visit us.
Wow. So you know what? We're going to try and continue this makeup. I think I'm doing a horrible job, Courtney, but we're going to be walking through the steps. Like I said, this is for first-timers who are trying to create their own sugar skull makeup.
Absolutely.
So we're going to try and make it through the rest of this day. Back to you for right now, and I'm going to see
Keep going, Joe. Keep going.
Mess.
You're in good hands. I have faith in you, I promise. We'll check back.
With color, food, music, and of course the eye-catching sugar skull face paintings.
Absolutely. And Joe, earlier you learned how to paint your face, but there's so much more to this holiday. You look fantastic.
Absolutely. Thank you. You know what? I had a lot of help from the amazing makeup artist, Edward Sanchez. He walked me through all of those steps so that I can learn how to do this myself, and I can show some people back at home how to actually do this as well with some very simple steps. But you know what? You're right. We went to Pico's, and you're going to see a lot of these looks at their restaurant for Day of the Dead, but you're also going to learn a little bit more about the history with those who are attending. Hey, you guys, so we're at Pico's right now, and I'm joined by the beautiful Monica here to tell us all about Dia de los Muertos. This is going to be really exciting for a lot of people, and for those who may not know what that is, explain to us a little bit.
Really, Dia de los Muertos is a holiday in our country that has cultural significance of celebrating the life of your family. Not necessarily their death, but their entire life and why it was important.
Absolutely. And what we see here is this beautiful altar put together by yourself. Amazing job here.
Thank you.
Why is this such a significant part of this holiday?
It really gives you an opportunity to put, like, you know, special items or foods that were important to that person, photos of your family, and it really, you know, it gives you about a month every year to kind of focus on why they were important to you and how much you miss them, and it's, you know, just a way to never forget. This
is something that a lot of people get excited to do because they really do get to showcase their family culture, their traditions, and everything that they've grown up to know. And for you, what do you take away from it? What do you take away from this holiday?
You know, just peace of mind that I'm never going to forget about them.
Monica, this smells absolutely amazing up here, and it looks even better. So we have to get ready to eat, so let's go ahead and take the mask off because I have to make sure that this is as tasty as you said it is. Talk about the importance of this dish.
So this really represents the look and, I guess, feel of what bones would be looking like if they, you know, from a skeleton, of course, because we're celebrating Dia de los Muertos.
Sounds good.
In Mexico, we've always been very literal, so it's, you know, just a part of the culture. This is really great. It has a lot of butter in it, a little bit of vanilla, sugar, cinnamon. It's great with coffee, and it's also the traditional bread to share with your family to celebrate your family member's life. You know, take the time to make things that are important to you, important to your family, so that the traditions keep on going.
Thanks so much for sharing all of that history and culture with me and making sure that we have this to go along with it. Feliz Dia.
Feliz Dia.
And many people are going to be celebrating Day of the Dead November 1st through the 2nd, but at Pico's, they're going to have 2 different cocktail learning classes that has already sold out. So a lot of people are going to be learning about how to make those cocktails and a little bit more history about Day of the Dead. And for those who are looking to bling out your makeup, we're going to have some information on our website, myhouston.tv, to find out where you can get this blinged out makeup and jewels for your sugar skull face painting.
So, Joe, was it hard to do? You were nervous.
Super easy to do, but you know what? I was nervous because it was my first time doing it. I didn't know what eyeshadow was. I didn't know what the pencil or brushes to use, but this was really simple. And for people who are going to be just like me for the first time, I'm going to have step-by-step instructions on our website as well.
All right, Joe. Thanks so much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.